Hello students, in today's chemistry class you will learn about valency, ions and radicals. First see what is valency. Valency is defined as the combining capacity of an element and it can always be a whole number. As I said, valency is the combining capacity of an element. So we can say in another words, the number of electrons an atom can donate or accept to form a chemical bond with another atom. In short, the number of electrons are being either accepted or donated or during a chemical reaction is called as valency. The chemical bond, as you know, it forms between two atoms. So, in that bond formation, one atom will give electron and another atom will accept electrons. So, the number of electrons are being either accepted or donated decides the valency of that atom. Based on the valency shown by different elements, valency elements can be categorized into four groups: monovalent elements, divalent elements, trivalent elements and tetravalent elements. First see monovalent elements. Elements which possesses valency 1. They are called as monovalent elements. Now the next is divalent, similar to that. Elements with a valency 2. Now the next is trivalent. Elements with a valency 3 are considered as trivalent elements. Now the next is tetravalent elements. Elements with a valency 4, they are considered as tetravalent elements. There are some elements which show more than one valency. Such elements are said to be having variable valencies. Example: iron, copper, lead, mercury, etc. In these examples, iron shows 2 valency, that is 3 and 2. 2 and 3 are the valencies shown by iron. Similarly, copper shows valency 1 and valency 2. The valency of the noble gases such as helium and neon is 0. The next is, one table is here. You can see the name of the element and their valency. Hydrogen, valency 1. Fluorine, valency 1. Oxygen, 2. Magnesium, 2. Aluminium, 3. Copper, 1 and 2. Lead 2 and 4, silver 1 and 2 and so on. This table is given in your book. You can go through it and learn it. The next is ions. An ion is a charged particle that carries either a positive charge or a negative charge. Ions can be of two types: cation and anion. Cations are a positively charged ions. They are called as cations, and negatively charged ions, they are called as anions. The examples you can see in this table. Hydrogen ion, you can see element is hydrogen. Hydrogen ion means H plus ion. It's an example of cation. Similarly, for anions, hydride ion, that is H minus ion, nitride ion, N minus 3, oxide ion, O 2 minus. So these are the examples of cations and anion. This table is also given in your book. Next is radicals. A group of atoms of different elements functioning together as a single unit carrying a charge is known as a radical. A radical is not capable of independent existence. It always combines with another radical or element in order to make a compound. Some examples are here. Ammonium NH4 plus bicarbonate HCO3 minus ion. You can see here, students, this plus charge, plus one charge is for whole, for hydrogen also and for nitrogen also, because ammonium ion is made from nitrogen and hydrogen. So this plus charge is for whole, for nitrogen and hydrogen also. That's why here bracket is given. Similarly with bicarbonate, HCO3 minus, this whole minus, this minus charge is for this whole ion, that is HCO3. Means you can't say that this minus charge is for only for oxygen or only for carbon or only for hydrogen. This is for whole, HCO3 minus. Similarly with hydroxide ion, OH minus, and this minus is for both, for hydrogen as well as for oxygen. And this OH it behaves like a single unit. Now this is all about valency ions and radicals. Learn their examples. Now today's homework: define valency with and give examples. Question number 2. What are ions? Mention its types with examples. Question number 3. What are radicals? Write these answers in your chemistry notebook. And the table which is given in your textbook regarding radicals, ion and valency, that tables also you will draw in your notebook. Thank you.